It is such a beautiful night here in Satisfactory. Welcome back, everybody, to the channel. My name is Nick. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you're doing absolutely amazing. We are so ready to launch our space elevator for the final tech tier so we can finally unlock drone technology, which I've been waiting to put together this absolute disaster piece of a base. I've got so much to show you guys, so much to kind of explain, but before we get there, I felt like this was only appropriate. Oh, they're still launching too. I threw so many fireworks. This is the end of the Christmas event, the end of the holiday event. I unlocked wow. Wow. Amazing. I kind of absolutely love it. But yeah, that is the complete end of the Christmas event. It is all said and done. And yeah, I unlocked fireworks. 3 different types of fireworks, by the way, which are all Nobelisk ammo. And I kind of really love playing with them. Like, what if we just, like, you know, just do like this? I wonder if these things have any other purpose other than just being fireworks. What do you think? This is going to be the rest of the video, just me shooting off fireworks into the night sky. Oh, our train is back. Now I cut in the last video. Everything looked so smooth, and God, I made it look like I so successfully completed everything with this train, but it was a lie. It was a lie. Oh dear. Well, this is unexpected. What do you mean station unreachable? I think I built the station backwards. Oh no. I didn't put enough spaces in here. Great. Did I just lose all my stuff too? I do not see my stuff. Yeah, the first launch of the train was just an unmitigated disaster last week. The quartz station was pointed in the wrong direction. I lost all my items. Fortunately, I had a previous autosave where I did still have them because I was not about to rebuild all of that stuff that I had lost. I really needed all of it. So I reloaded that. I had to rebuild some stuff. I actually kind of completely remapped half of the train layout, so it's kind of completely different than it was initially. But I'm super happy with it now. I love the train. I think it's doing absolutely amazing. And I don't know why I rode the train all the way here, because I kind of need to be back at the main station. Welcome back to Waterfall Station. Bloop. Get out of there. So over here you can see we have all sorts of fun stuff set up here. We are making black powder, as I said, because we're bringing in coal and sulfur. Then we've got some steel pipage over here, so we are actually building just kind of our normal Nobelisk ammo as well. I don't have storage set up for that just yet. I really should get it there. We also, of course, have our quartz here and our little silica. So that's all amazing. And we've also got additional storage coming down here from up above. We have officially mothballed the copper system up here because we now have that up top in that patinaed building up there. I got to show you guys some stuff up top because I got some cool design stuff I've been working on. And I'm trying to kind of evolve the look of the buildings just a little bit. But you can see the buck stops here. There is nothing else over here. The miners and the forges, smelters, whatever they're called, all that stuff that was over here, all gone completely. We don't need any of it anymore. And then once all this processes through all of the copper ingots and stuff that I've got in storage here, then we're going to be mothballing all of this stuff too. And we're just going to kind of keep this stuff down here. I like to kind of think of this train platform as like a big loading dock. And, we're going to kind of just have all these different storage containers of different materials that have been shipped over here, waiting, sitting there, just kind of doing their thing. There's a random conveyor here of wire. Get out. There we go. All the extra wire and stuff that I had up here, I didn't want to use it for anything else, so I'm actually rerouting it, and we're building more cables out of it. Because I'm really, really low on cables, and we need cables for so many different things construction-wise up top. It just made sense to make more cables than it did to just kind of hang on to all of the excess wire. But, well, I guess I got to show you guys, right? I love the minimalism of kind of looking out here in the distance. Let's just... there's not a lot of conveyor spaghetti out there. There's like one or two things that I still really, really need to clean up out here. But I'm really, really pleased overall with the progress that I've been... Oh, God. Oh, God. It looks so gross. Oh, it looks terrible. It's absolutely the worst. I'm so ashamed. I'm so ashamed. But listen, I really, really wanted to get the final tech tier unlocked so I could get drones, so I could kind of start building the overall, like, final factory, the final design, everything that I want to kind of look the way that I want it to look. And unfortunately, I just, haven't been able to do that just yet. And it's been really, really frustrating. Christmas is still vomiting all over the place down there. We've got all of our different tech things for the computers and modular engines, all that stuff building here for the space elevator. And then over here, we have our oil, of course, coming up from down below, but I ripped out all of the old infrastructure over here, as you can tell, and we've built a lot of temporary stuff, a lot of very, very temporary stuff. We've got some fuel generators over here, so we can actually have some fuel rocking and rolling, supplying the power system with some much, much needed boosts, because my maximum generation, or my maximum, like, required amount is more than double, I think, what my actual capacity is at this point. And if everything turned on, like, if this power grid ever shuts down, there's no way I will ever get it online, like, because of that immediate surge. There's no way I would ever get everything back online. Yeah, look at this. Max consumption is 4,400. So, I mean, okay, it's not quite double, but it's insane. It's absolutely ridiculous. Now, right now, we're only consuming about 1,500, which is nice. But, yeah. I've upgraded all the piping I have in the world with Piping Mark II, which I've got to say, looking at it aesthetically, not a fan. It's way too busy compared to the normal piping. Normal piping is just nice and smooth. I wouldn't mind like a few of these design elements, but why are they so, like, that's just, it's too many. It's way, way too many at way too short of intervals. They need to be way, way further apart as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, over here we've got plastics being built. We've got circuit boards being built. Uh-oh, are we out of copper sheeting again up here? We're out of copper sheeting again, apparently. Oy vey, get in there. Yeah, we've got to continue building that. We've got all sorts of plastic backing up all over here, over to the space elevator. Look at this. We've even got a hole cut in the side of the factory. We've got screws coming out over here to build computers. It's gross. It's gross. It's disgusting, but it's all temporary. We're going to rip all this out of here. We're going to make it all pretty, I promise you, but I'm going to do that in between episodes. It's kind of, I didn't want to, like, I'm being honest with you guys. I'm just kind of showing you how just gross and disgusting all this stuff looks here. And once again, this cables, I've got these split out of here, like, really poorly. I've got tons of cables, but the problem is they don't sit in this back thing easily enough, and the only thing I'm splitting out of the back thing is cables this way. What I need to do, honestly, yeah, they're not. Let's fix this, because this has been bugging me ever since we set it up. Oh, there we go. All right, so, and there we go. So now we're taking it from the main portion instead. But yes, we have computers being constructed over here. And the computers are being stockpiled in here. All of these things are being stored in here. And then over here to build modular engines. What am I missing here? Oh, circuit boards. But that thing only uses 5 circuit boards a minute. We've got maximum, like, overproduction on these things right now. It's kind of crazy. Give me that. So let's go up here and let's feed this into here. Bloop. And, well, I gave it all the extra ones I had on me. Whatever, I don't care, I don't care. Yeah, I've just been AFKing so much in the game, just trying to finish off all these tech tiers, just to build up a good reserve of all sorts of different things. Build up these adaptive control units in here, and we've done it. We are finally ready to launch this thing off and reach our final tech tier and see what it's going to take to start building drones. So why don't we head over here to our platform, seal this thing up, get in there. Been waiting so long for this. Bam. Get out of here. That is the final 2 tech tiers unlocked. So now the space elevator is... Wow. Oh, employee of the planet. Nuclear pasta. Thermal propulsion rock. What? I've never seen any of these things. Okay, they must have added a lot of stuff in these tiers. Let's head inside. Let's go up to the hub and let's see what's up there and what's kind of new in this tier. This is the design thing I think I was telling you guys about a short time ago here. I'm trying to kind of introduce these colored bands into the thing using these one high walls. This is obviously the Caterium building, and I've got these one width bands in here to kind of show what this is for, and I kind of like that because it gives it a little bit of a visual distinction versus, I mean, of course, this is all windows on that floor, which I also really like the look of. Compared to our normal iron building, this is kind of like the template, you know, basic building, and now we're kind of trying to step outside of that comfort zone every time we do something a little bit different. I like adding little bits of design flair to different buildings because I just kind of want to see a little bit of differentiation in everything that we're doing. So I am reasonably sure, I have not looked at this yet, of course you guys are watching this in real time, but I'm reasonably sure that we're going to have to go and unlock aluminum first. We're going to have to go and find bauxite deposits, start processing aluminum, and start trucking it back here somehow before we can build drones, because I'm guessing you need aluminum to build drones. But let's see what we've got in the tiers. Yep, and this of course is the first one here. Aluminum, aluminum, aluminum. We definitely need this pretty much first, I'm more than sure. I've never seen this before. What is this? Okay, perfect. All right, so Logistics Mark V. Once we have aluminum, we can build aluminum conveyor belts. These are the maximum speed, and I have designed these factories that I'm building with these in mind. So we're not even taking full advantage of all of the production capacity of these structures just yet. Hazmat suits, we're going to need this for nuclear stuff later. Aeronautical Engineering, and there they are. In order to unlock this tier, we need 50 radio control units. We need aluminum casing, motors I've got millions of. Perfect. Assembly Director System. Oh, this is a space elevator thing. Sulfuric acid, so we can start using different processes to make sulfuric acid. We can build our drone port. Love it. What? Vertical movement and hovering in mid-air. Wirelessly connects to nearby power connections. What? So if there's power, like if there's a power plant, or like if there's power lines floating around, I can just zip around in the air? That's cool. That's cool. And then, yeah, this is what I kind of figured was going on over here. Tier 8 is all about, like, nuclear power type stuff. Magnetic field generator. They added a lot of stuff in here. Resource well pressurizer. Fused mod frame. Minor Mark 3s. I'm excited to finally be able to get these bad boys up and running. And then we have particle enrichment. Copper powder, particle, etc. All this stuff is new. Like, I haven't seen almost any of this stuff. Some of this stuff I feel like is like... Yeah, oh no, I don't think... I think the plutonium fuel rods are different. Yeah, those are all... I think all that stuff is pretty much brand new. But this, obviously, is where we are aiming to get to. And I think the first thing that we have to do is we have to unlock bauxite refinement. And I've got all of this stuff now. So let's go ahead, select this milestone, go get all the different things that we need to kind of get this, and let's begin the hunt for aluminum. Now that is what I'm talking about. Bam! What the?
Milestone reached. Quartz and bauxite scanning unlocked. A new generation of basic aluminum parts is now available, which can be constructed from bauxite after a complex process of refinement. The blender will be used in future processes.
Well, our rocket ship is taken off here, but we're immediately just going to switch this over. Next milestone, hopefully next episode, bam, we're selecting that. But I still have to be able to build a lot of different stuff that I don't have the ability to build yet. But, bam, how far away is the nearest bauxite deposit? Because this is going to be, like, probably a lot. I remember in the last playthrough I did, it was very far away. I had to basically build a train station that led all the way out there just to be able to bring bauxite to where I was to be able to process it and refine it. I'm shocked that it still hasn't. I figured it would interrupt me halfway through that. Oh my god. Wow. 2,300 meters. There's a couple right next to each other, looks like right there. That's probably our best ticket right there, is to go for the couple that are really concentrated in there. But that is way out there. Wow, that is way out there somewhere. I don't even... Wow. That's going to... I think next episode basically is going to have to be a journey out to the bauxite deposits to kind of try to find out where they are. Last game I did, I actually basically built all the refinement processes out there and then built a train that just trucked all the aluminum stuff back here. I'm really wondering if that's not the best option for this playthrough as well. My base is so far away. We do have the massive train platform down here, and we could just build another train platform. Like, we could extend this. We could build more of it over here, something like that. Add another train platform in here, and then just send a train off in this direction, and then kind of through the canyon over there, over into that direction to try to find the aluminum. I feel like that's going to be our best approach, because I mean, what better way is there to get it here? Except for drones, maybe, but I don't have drones yet, and I can't get drones without aluminum, so I need to be able to build aluminum before I can even make that distinction. But maybe what I'll do is I'll just kind of get out there, and I'll at least just build some of the processes up, start refining it, get what I need to unlock drone technology, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, this thing, I just have been so desperate to get everything up and running here, and to get this next tech tier unlocked. Now all this stuff that's down here, all of this mess, all this nonsense, I'm really, really wanting to get rid of all this Christmas stuff that's down here. I want all this stuff gone. And, you know, we'll like maybe take all this stuff, we'll put a bunch of storage units maybe over here somewhere, and we'll just kind of stockpile this Christmas stuff. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do with it. If I'm supposed to do anything with it. Maybe those fireworks are massively huge. That is obscene. Look at that. Look at the size of those things on the conveyor belts. That's ridiculous. But yeah, all this mess, all these manufacturers and stuff over here, all this stuff needs to get ripped out of here. This whole thing needs to get ripped out of here. In the next episode, we're also going to be rebuilding our refinery system. We've got Mark II pipes. I can pump 600 cubic meters of fluid up that mountain, and we're going to be building a lot of refineries to start building a lot of plastic, because especially for circuit boards and stuff, you need so much plastic. And it's just crazy, like, the amount of infrastructure I still need to build up here. But I kind of want to start building it around the drone platforms. It's time. We're finally here. Next episode, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be heading out into the wilderness to try to find bauxite. So that's it. That's all we've got time for in this episode. I love you, beautiful faces. Thank you so, so much for taking the time to hang out with me here in Satisfactory. And, well... I'm gonna have to stock up on TNT and rifle ammo and all sorts of fun stuff, because if we're wandering out into parts am I stuck in here? Oh god. If we're wandering out into parts unknown, we are going to run into a lot of baddies and probably a lot of hidden areas where I can blast open and get power slugs, so that way we can pick up a lot more stuff to overclock our technology. Yeah. Thank you so, so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode of Starting Over in Satisfactory.